Welcome to Me in Front of Me, a reworking of Shakespeare's King Richard III to the digital age. A collaboration between French directors Jean Lambert-wild, Lorenzo Malaguerra, and visual artist Stéphane Blanquet. It will be an experiment with animation, music, and live action to bring the carnival of the mind to the stage.
I think my favorite thing about this performance is that we don't know what it is yet. You know, this is really a creative process that's going through a lot of iterations of discovery and play, and we're building out both technically and creatively the final work as we go.
It's perhaps the finalization of 20 years of work to try to mix tradition and innovation.
It's really focusing on creating a dialogue between virtual characters and live actors to see how they can create some kind of a language on stage. We're going to have only 2 live actors, and the rest of the cast from King Richard III is all virtual characters. And that brings different possibilities because you can put these virtual characters in any surface on stage that you want.
I think the different surfaces that we're projecting on are really interesting. We're projecting on balloons and cotton candy and painted plexi that's meant to look like a wall that then kind of comes to life when hit with projections, as well as face masks, anything from foam core to popcorn as well. So it's a really interesting variety.
I was mostly involved in using this software, which is phase shift, and allow us to capture the actors in real time and to gather all the emotions that we need in order to use them in the character reading.
It's a very old law of theater, is the law of the puppet, that we try to disconnect the voice and the movement. For this, when we record the actors to play the puppet, what we do first is we record the voice and we play it with a lot of intention, and it gives a strong character on stage. You feel a ghost inside.
Figured out how to integrate these 3 different technology that we use for this project. The first one was the facial analysis, coming up with a system that we could use. The second one is the content creation, using through software called 3D Maya to create some 3D models. And then the third one was how to take that information and output it into a system, a real-time 3D graphics engine like Touch Designer, so that they could actually display and interact with it.
It's from a story. Spend a lot of time in jail or a psychiatric hospital, and you do all the time drawing on the wall. Jean saw this picture and he imagined about that, make all the characters of Richard III appearing. So some of the drawings stay neutral and others animate.
We're also expecting to do this in real time, so the process that we've been showing lately of having an actor in front of the Kinect camera and moving his face and animating a model, that is going to happen in real time on stage. That's one of the biggest challenges we have and that we're excited for. Phase Shift software is able to figure out what you look like in 3D and then match that to an existing mesh. The fact that we now have the capability to, from facial analysis or reconstruction to full display, interactive display, being able to create 3D visuals that can be projected and interactively manipulated in real time.
Jean va faire Richard et peut-être d'autres, mais moi, en principe, tous les autres personnages. Ça va atteindre ses limites, je ne vais pas pouvoir me démultiplier même si je le voudrais bien. Donc c'est pourquoi la technologie va entrer sur scène dans le processus de travail. Ça m'intéresse de mêler ces deux univers, et puis j'ai pas énormément travaillé sur 2 projets avec autant de techniques, et j'ai l'impression déjà, pour avoir fait quelques jours de résidence, que la place de l'acteur est un tout petit peu différente.
It's an adaptation